Welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I left you in a little bit of a cliffhanger, so let's see what this guy has to say.
Come and stay a moment.
We left the expedition moving towards the east to investigate what the Dour Hands are doing here in the Lowlands. We have seen both orcs and dwarves in this place, and nothing here makes a dwarf feel welcome. Our fears that the orcs and Dour Hands are trading with one another. Nay, we fear that they are working together, supplying one another with materials, tools, and weapons. And we want to put a stop to it. Go into the ruins below and see if you can find any orc-made weapons on the Dour Hands in the section to the west. Return to me if you find any. This will tell me plainly what we face.
Come and stay a moment.
Refer Quicksilver outside is no member of the Longbeards. He is no member of the Dour Hands either. I know only this. He is a dwarf and an honorable one at that. He may have left his family's lands, but he remembers that he is first and foremost a dwarf. The Dour Hands can no longer be considered part of the greater dwarf kingdom, having fallen enough to live so close to orcs without the sound of battle. Because of this, I am requesting you that you lend us your aid, defeat the Dour Hands and the orcs in this ruin, and return to me. Okay, so in this episode, I'm going to be investigating these ruins here and try to figure out what is going on with these Dour Hands and these orcs. What are they doing? Let's find out. Use my forced march so I go a little bit faster. Okay, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. Let's go this way and just kill some people. We're good. So we got a decent amount of quests to do in here. Need to go kill the Overseer wherever he is. Alright, let me group these guys up. Excellent. Okay. So basically I'm gonna try to find that Overseer. I don't know where he'll be. Let me try down here. Either way, we'll just kill anybody that we come across. Man, it's so nice being able to do AoE damage. As I've mentioned several times in this playthrough, my main character used to be a burglar. So I'm always used to single target damage. I wasn't able to always round up a bunch of enemies and kill them all together. In fact, I would do the very opposite. I would try to single out enemies and stun other ones and just take them out one at a time. That's not very efficient. So I'm just gonna keep going deeper and deeper, see what I can find in here. Here's some dwarves I see. Angar Irongut. Jesus. And that guy. Nashrak. I'll go with that. Alright, let's do a little bit of grouping. Group some guys up. Nice. I think he may be part of a later quest. Same with this guy. I don't see why we would have some named enemies here if we're not going to be actually fighting them. Oh, is that guy ranged? Damn it. Okay. Really going to try to heal on me, dude? Give me a break. So I just need to kill some more dwarves here. So I'm gonna do just that. Okay, this may have been maybe too many. Nah, we got this. If I can get up, man, come on. There we go. Excellent. So much faster when you can AoE like that, man. It's incredible. Need to collect more Dour Hand axes. But I think they're on the orcs, right? Because he told me that he wants me to get the orc weapons from the dwarves and the dwarf weapons from the orcs. So let me go back and try to find some more orcs. Let me take a look at some of these. Do need to do that one as well. I need to still find the overseer. Which actually, he's a dour hand overseer, so he might be here in this wing as well. Let me just take a look before I go back to the orcs. Fighter, fighter, everyone's a fighter. I don't see any overs. That dude's just like fishing, dude. What a crazy fool. Really? Nice. So satisfying when you kill like 5 dudes at once like that. Maybe he'll be in here. I don't know. Where am I? Methernost, okay. Okay, I'm all the way down here in these ruins. Interesting. So the overseer is actually out here. Okay. So let me see if I can run up to him. Should be just straight ahead. Probably in there. Let me kind of stop here, take a pit stop, and kill some of these guys. God, I'm sick of getting stunned. It's so annoying. Okay. There he is, the overseer of doom. Do have one ranged guy back there, but that's okay. Let me take these guys to him. Alright, and there we go. That's all of them. So let me go back and turn in all these quests, I suppose. That'll be the way to do it. I think it'll be faster if I just go back through the dungeon here. In here, right? Yes. Okay. And let me try to run out of here before everything respawns, but it looks like most everything has already respawned. I'm just gonna run back, though. I don't want to fight my way back. Pretty sure I'm gonna get a group of quests to kill this guy and that mean orc that was over there. Okay, where am I going though? I need to go up through here. These giant freaking arrows sticking out of me, man. That's not a giant arrow, that's my spear. I'm an idiot, okay. Just gonna keep running. Running all the freaking way back. See, now that's an arrow sticking out of me. They stay on you for a little while before disappearing. Okay, I'm actually supposed to go up here. Okay, and I'm back. Great, they left at the perfect time.
What do you want?
As I thought, sturdy and bearing the fine sharp points needed to cut new holes in thick stone. orcs would rather use swords and axes. This is ill news indeed, but it speaks to an issue that has long haunted the Dour Hands, and one that we can likely stop here now. Logli will handle the issue with our ill-fated cousins. I want to focus on the orcs and seeing that they fail whatever nefarious purpose they have here.
Come and stay a moment.
I would wager that there is a leader in the depths of this place, likely a larger orc hiding in the ruins, but ruling from the darkness. I have oft heard the name Narshrak spoken among the orcs. Perhaps this is the name of their leader. Search through the ruins, find and destroy the leader, and then return to me. I've already done that, but we'll do it again. Now let me talk to this bad boy.
What do you need?
I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. Dwarves and orcs are enemies. This is something that should never have occurred. Never. Our cousins have fallen so far in these long years. Now it is clear to me that their leader must meet an end.
Well met.
I knew it. Fool Dour Hands. We should rid the world of the lot of them. There must be a leader here. One that makes them do these things.
Will you stay and speak with
The Dour Hands must be stopped, and I am willing to bet that there is a leader among them who directs the deals with the orcs. A terrible cur who needs to be removed so that the dwarves everywhere can hold their heads up with pride. This is my task. Find this leader, likely in some hidden passage or lair, eliminate him, and then return to me. I think you should look first within Irovinus. The ruins there would be a great ideal lair for such a mongrel. Let me come out here, because I think Quicksilver might give me some other quests as well, once I turn these in.
Well met, friend.
Ha, fine iron indeed. Not as comely as other weapons, but still made by dwarf hand and crafted with care. I shall smelt the ill deeds from these weapons and craft them newly into arms and armor for all to use. Do not see shame in what you have done, but gain strength from the knowledge that you have done your part to stop the spread of evil.
At your service.
Hunulf and Gadaric did well with choosing you, a fine upstanding sort you turned out to be. Though it pains me to know that my brethren have fallen so far, I am pleased to have gained the kinship you offer, Kippen. I took a certain liberty with some of the metal and axes you collected and crafted this fine piece for you. You can do with it as you will. You have earned it. Okay. Any of this any good? No, everything I have is still better. I'll just take that. Does he have anything else for me?
I am at your
He does not, okay. So let's go back in here. Let me get rid of all that. Okay, and then I guess let me go kill those two leaders again. And I think that might be the end of the quest in this little area. Where am I going? I swear that waterfall looks super weird. Okay, gonna go this way. And I'm just gonna keep running for now. Until I get a nice big group of them. Let me remember where I'm going though. Okay, I gotta go down. And I guess I'll stop over here. Now let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'll stop over here. And kind of clean the field a little bit. Wait for all these guys. Should have waited for that fourth one before releasing my AoE. Okay. Alright, let's kill both the leaders in one go. Dude, that orc is like super slow. He was so fat he could barely get up those stairs, man. Do not heal, buddy. Okay, that's that. Now let me run back once again. Really like forced march. What is it? It's 38%. It's not bad. Could be a little faster though. Okay, I'm gonna go left here. Interesting little cave. I think that's all the quests in here, though. I don't think there's another one. Although there might be. I don't know.
Well met.
Orc leaders are a dangerous sort. It is good to know that you are hardy and adventurer as first I thought, Kippen. You have earned this reward, and so too have you earned the respect of this dwarf and the respect of my kin. Excellent. And then finally this dude over here.
What do you need?
Already I feel the fire of my blood beginning to cool. The full dour hands need to remember their place. It is bad enough what they did to Thorin's Hall. I and all dwarves of good repute owe you a debt of gratitude, Kippen. Take this and know that you have made a friend this day and wiped a black smudge from the world. Excellent. Alright, so done in here. And I think I'm finally ready to move on to Oscuruth. So let me go do that. And hold on, this guy has a quest for me. He didn't have one earlier.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
The orcs are working with the Dour Hands. This is terrible news. The orcs are recent arrivals in these lands and have been busy digging at a ruin in the east. They have slain many Eaglin and taken another of their ruins that we once claimed our own. Could it be that the Dour Hands assisted them in this? Friend Kippen, will you make your way along the road to the east? Some distance down the road you will find Oscuruth and the leader of the Eaglin, Friedrich the Elder. Tell him this news. Will do. I'm headed that way anyways. Introduction. We put the epic on there. Then some of this other stuff. It's gonna be in other regions. So I think we're okay for now. But it's time. Finally time to go to the Eaglin homeland, I guess. Where they set up camp. They're just chilling out in some ruins. Not necessarily a majestic city, unfortunately for them. But I guess it'll do for now. Okay, and I'm actually gonna go activate the stables. I think that's the stables, yeah, down here. I hate when they put the stables in like the outskirts of the city and not in the actual city, but whatever. Whatever, it's good. It's all good.
What do you want?
And here we are in Oscuruth. Excellent. I don't like turning people away, but if you start trouble here, you will be leaving. Thank you, sir. Feel very welcome around here. And here we go. We are at the Eaglin encampment. Let's start talking to some people. This is Friedrich the Elder, the leader here. And man, he's got a ton of quests.
What do you need?
Hail to you, Kippen. I am Friedrich, Elder of the Eaglin. I know of your deeds. We are already in your debt. You have done much to assist the people of the Eaglin, and I thank you for your efforts. As Gaderick and Hunlof explained, the passage of the Black Riders out of the west brought a shadow to our home. Orcs came from the south, careful not to cross the paths with the orcs from the north and their dwarf allies. The half-orcs have long been a threat as well as the spiders, but wargs and crabine all came with the orcs and goblins. We're still a kind of troll, Jorthkin, or Earthkin, they call themselves, sought refuge from the Trollshaws over the last bridge. They are not violent, but they have trailed evil with them. There is also another matter, but I will not yet speak of that to you. In time, perhaps, you will learn of the greatest danger to the Eaglane. Alright.
What do you need?
This news is unwelcome. We knew only that the orcs came from the north and west. They came undercover at night, lit fires at the ruins, and slaughtered our folk who were there. Since that time, they have turned their attentions east towards the Great River and south to the mire. They leave the northern swamp for the dead. You, Kippen, are in the home of the Eaglane. We ask that you treat our people and the land about you with respect. And looks like I just got more reputation with these guys. How am I doing? I'm a friend to them. Okay. So I guess let me check out all of these freaking quests here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Kippen, if you are to assist us, then you must know what has transpired thus far. Hannah, a girl within our encampment, visited the swamp to the north and east. She discovered an ancient relic lying upon one of the ruins. We collect that which the ruins offers, as you know, and she thought nothing of the consequences, as we have never seen reprisal. On this day, there was something different in the swamp. Something stirred and frightened the girl so that she now has fits in her sleep. I fear for her, friend. Will you find Hannah and speak with her to discover the visions that plagues her dreams?
Would you do something for me?
There's a place where you can find shelter for the night. The innkeeper is an old man now, but the locals are a stern and morose lot, but the beds are warm and the wine is cold. Travel west along the east-west road that brought you here. The Forsaken Inn is by that road. I know a man called Kandak who you might find at the inn. If you happen to go there, bid him greetings from Friedrich. That's kind of weird that this quest is kind of asking me to go back to the Forsaken Inn, but whatever.
Stay a moment.
There's a place you should know of, a place full of great corruption and grave danger. It is called Agamor, the Red Swamp. The water of this place is red as blood, blood which leaks from a wound called Garth Garwin. Yet there are those who have dared the heart of Agamor. Perhaps you will be able to aid them. Some of my kindred, the Eaglane, have encamped in the midst of the darkness, and I would bid you go and give them aid. Speak with Ariak the Strong, and I'm sure you will find he can make use of your strength. Agamor is east of here and north. Find the red pass in the Haragmar swamp, and you shall find your way to Agamor. And finally, the epic quest here.
Stay a moment.
I received a message from a man. Perhaps you know of him? He is a ranger by the name of Candace. The details are vague, but it seems of great importance that you talk to him. I believe it concerns the enemy's movements in the North Downs. He is staying at the camp northwest of Weathertop. Travel west to the Forsaken Inn, and then go north until you reach his campsite. Okay, so I have to talk to Candace again. It's a lot of backtracking, unfortunately. Let me talk to some of the other good folk around here. Man, I am lagging a little bit.
Greetings.
Dagwald's face contorts briefly in a look of anguish before he fights back the pain and issues a smile. This is my wife's. I gave it to her before we came to live with the Eaglane. I thought it was lost when she was struck down near Nayrost. You have given me something that I cannot truly repay, but I will give you something of import to me, in an effort to repay you as well. Okay, so that was that necklace that I've been holding on to for a while. Let me see these other two people here.
Would you do something for me?
Always we struggle to survive, and we have done well in all the years I have dwelled at Oscuruth. But this is something the like of which I have not seen before. With the elders working to defend against the evils in Agamor, it falls to the rest of us to see the other defenses. This, my friend, is where I come to you. Our numbers are few, and those capable of wielding a weapon are best kept close to Oscuruth. You, however, are able to walk freely through the land and assist us in ways in which you cannot help ourselves. In the west, beneath the shadow of Amon-Ross, lie a great nest of venomous spiders among the ruins. Some are more potent than others. Now we have ways passed down through the ages of distilling the venom of lesser spiders and making a medicine which helps to cure the poison. If the venom is too potent, it cannot be distilled. I need you to collect the poison sacks from ruin web hunters and ambushers and bring them to me. Oh my god, this guy has like 3 freaking quests.
Why to take a moment of your time?
No doubt you've seen spindly crawlers weaving their webs and trapping their prey, which happens to be anything that has life within its veins. Crawling monstrosities is what they are. Nothing good comes from them, and I have seen too many fall prey to their hidden nests. These foul vermin do not deserve life if they take them so freely. Bring vengeance upon them.
Can I speak with you a moment?
All that you have done for the Eagling proves your honor. I shall not doubt your intentions again, but I shall ask a favor of you. I'm sure that you have seen a variety of spiders throughout the lowlands. You may not know of the elders that lead this vile blood. It is they who are to be feared the most. I ask you that you go to Amon-Ross and slay the elders. Perhaps, or they have lived for too long, preying upon the helpless, and they must be destroyed.
Would you do something for
By
me?
my word, know that my wife and son fell to the brood to the west, but they were not the only ones to fall to the spiders in that vale. The Eagling have lost so many through the years. Other families have lost siblings and loved ones to the spiders, and more recently to the warg stalking the wild. I have a request for you which may prove fruitless, yet I hope it shall still yield solace for many. In Amon-Ross, where the spiders dwell, you will likely see many sacks of eggs. These sacks will bring more evil into the world, and grief will continue. Will you go and destroy the eggs before they hatch? The spiders' number grows each day, while the good folk at Osgurth dwindle. Alright, that is a ton of quests. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so this book 3 thing is, talking to Candace in his camp. I thought that was the continuation of book 2, but that was actually the start of book 3. For book 2, I have to talk to Radagast in here. So first let me talk to Hannah.
What do you need?
Did Friedrich send you? He worries too much now that my sister is away. Ever since I took the statue of the lady that they have treated me differently. Even the visitors in this brown robes treats me differently. They fuss about saying that they must protect me. I do not know how they can protect me from my dreams. It is true, I am frightened come the morning. I hear the swamp calling me at night. The woman makes the Nerbig in the swamp sing to me. She is trying to bring me to her, and that is why my sister left. To find her and stop her. She is a bad person. I know she means me harm because her songs sing of blood and death. It is the Nerbig they sing for her. I don't tell anyone, but I hear the Nerbig singing my name even now.
Could I have a word with you?
We came upon the maiden in the waters north beyond the wall. She was draped in vines and tattered robes and smiled beautifully before she cringed and shook the water apart and drove us from the swamp. She cornered me, though only for a moment before my sister found me, but I saw the hatred in her eyes. She means me harm and sends the Nerbig to call me to her. Will you help me? Can you help me? The Nerbig are in the east, in the Bloodmire, rubbing their legs and singing the song she sang to me, calling for me to come. Please help me. Bring me their legs so that I know they will no longer sing my name.
Will you help me?
Greetings, traveler. I have a favor to ask of you if you will listen. We are short in supplies, as always, and we rely on some measures of deliveries of food from the Forsaken Inn. If your travels bring you back westward, could you speak with Anlaf in the Forsaken Inn about arranging a delivery of oatmeal to be sent to Osgurth? It would be a great help to us, Kippen. Right. Man, that's a ton of stuff. Let me talk to Radagast in here. And I like the little music in his tower. The lore tower. And here he is, Radagast the Brown. Doesn't look as kooky as in the Hobbit movies.
Why come you here?
The Eagling let you in, did they? I have been expecting you, though sooner rather than later. You have in fact taken your time. I understand you found something upon Weathertop. Disrubbing. I do believe it is G-Rune, a mark used by Gandalf the Grey, another of my order. I guess from the description of these 3 lines that he was at Amonsul on October the 3rd, not but a few days past. I too saw the lightning upon Weathertop and feared that Gandalf found trouble there. I have not seen him since we parted in Sarn Ford, so I can tell you no more of him or his travels. Of this place I can tell you much, but make reason of very little. So let's take that, I guess. I don't know.
Will you help me?
The land itself is turning against us, and I know not the reason why. Even the shepherds are twisted shadows of their former selves. I speak of the bog prowlers, those that tend to the trees. If I can discern what is twisting the shepherds, I may be able to determine what is fouling the land. Bring me the moss that they use to line their nests. They roam the swamp to the east of here. Remember, I do not wish to harm the shepherds, no matter how confused they appear. They are innocent victims of the corruption, and I know that I know not the harm they do. And they know not the harm they do. Oh my god, dude. Swear, I say this every episode, but I really need a bigger monitor. Can barely see the font. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I got all the quests here. Some of them required me to go back to the Forsaken Inn. So I think I'm gonna meet you guys back there for the next episode. And it looks like Friedrich got another quest for me. So let me take a look before I call it a day here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Our paths cross again, Kippen. There is something I would like to ask you, a favor that may prove dangerous. Our trades were not limited entirely to Breetown in the west. We have in our time traded with an elf from the east as well. When the raids of the west began, we sent some of our kindred eastward to rekindle our trade with the elf, but they returned after seeing great lumbering creatures near the road to the east. The creatures did not attack and acted in an intelligent manner. I hope to gather goods for them to offer as a promise of peace with them. If you are willing, I will need meat from the boars roaming in the east and fur from the wargs nearby. Okay. So, you know, let me just do one more little ride around here, make sure I'm not missing any quests, and then we're going to call it an episode. And for the next one, I will see you at the Forsaken Inn. So, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video. It really helps small channels like mine to grow. Share the series with your LOTRO friends, with people in your kinship, if you think they'd enjoy it. I think it's kind of fun, because most people don't do all the quests. So you can always come watch this series and kind of experience all the quests, all the lore in the game. That's enough self-promotion. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.